Former Haitian Prime Minister Claude Joseph is now accusing his successor of obstructing investigations into the assassination of President Jovenel Moise. Joseph, who was serving as interim prime minister when Moise was killed, said on Wednesday that Ariel Henry, who now occupies the post, is displaying suspicious behavior regarding the case. Joseph expressed the opinion that Henry seemed uninterested in moving the investigation forward and is dismissive of efforts to do so. The recent reshuffling of the cabinet and security forces, as well as the Prime Minister's refusal to accept assistance from the United Nations Integrated Office, suggests to Joseph that Henry is hoping to take an alternate route to justice should it ever come. In his remarks, Joseph called himself the only person in the government who was actively fighting for a thorough investigation into the assassination. He was ousted as Foreign Affairs Minister during the recent reshuffle. Joseph is adamant that Henry is manipulating the investigation, ultimately obstructing true justice. Apart from his concerns about executive actions, Joseph is also worried about the presiding judge, Gary Aurelien, who Joseph claims is not being properly supervised. That issue Joseph ascribes back to Prime Minister Henry's lack of political will to move the case forward. The former prime minister told the press that he has been in receipt of an invitation from the judge and says that when the time comes, he will be willing to answer any and all questions sent his way, a behavior he says he believes anyone with interest in advancing the investigation would display. However, back in September, Prime Minister Henry skipped a scheduled court hearing where he'd been invited to testify by the former chief prosecutor, who he subsequently sacked. Joseph says that he is growing frustrated with the minimal progress of the investigation. However, he remains hopeful that those responsible for the president's death will be held accountable.